One year inside the wrestling basement, coming at you with yet another one. In today's video, we're going to discuss and really break down all the facts surrounding the Undertaker's retirement, you know, his last ride, all this chit chat going around the WWE and the WWE community. That everybody going around saying the Undertaker's last match is at WrestleMania versus AJ Styles. But in today's video, like I said, we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to give you my opinion on the Undertaker's last ride. Hey, and even though it's approximately 86 degrees here in Mississippi, it's never too damn hot to throw on my Undertaker jacket. And Undertaker, before I begin this video, I'm not a selfish person, and the Undertaker is my all-time favorite superstar. Like, my favorite superstar. Like, if I had to get a picture with anybody in the WWE, it would have to be the Undertaker. But you know, like I said, as far as this video, we all seen, well, some of us may have seen, some of you may not have seen, on the last episode of the Undertaker's little documentary series, where they really, like whether you want to believe it or not, this stuff with the Undertaker was like playing since Vince McMahon first created the character, like back in the 90s. Like, they've been like going around documenting this man all this time just to build up this one specific moment where he will potentially retire. And you can really go back and look at the docu-series, and you can see, like, even Paul Bearer was live. They had Paul Bearer in this whole little documentary series. They had Kane. They had like the rarest footage of the Undertaker. You know, him saying that he's been in this character for all these years. Like, just like little gems as far as the Undertaker character. And at the end of this last episode, he said,
if Vince was in a pinch, would I come back? I guess time will only tell there. Case of emergency, break glass, you pull out the Undertaker. I mean, I would have to consider that. Never say never, but at this point in my life and in my career, I have no desire to get back in the ring.
Quote unquote that, you know, he had no desire to get back in the ring, but if Vince McMahon wanted him, you know, to come back, if he needed him to come back, then he would come back. But, you know, like I said, I've been saying, like, a lot of people going around saying that was the Undertaker last match at WrestleMania 36, and, you know, I'm not a believer. Like I said, Undertaker is my favorite superstar. I'm not a selfish person, not one bit. You know, even though he's my favorite, I strongly feel as though if that was the Undertaker last ride versus AJ Styles, it was a great match overall. But I'm kind of glad that if he was to retire, I'm kind of glad, and it does make all the sense in the world. Oh, I gotta take this motherfucking jacket off. We gotta also go back last year, this time around, where it was multiple reports that Undertaker had signed a multiple-year deal with the WWE, and you're gonna see it on the screen. According to the Wrestling Observer's newsletter, the Undertaker has signed a contract with the WWE so long that it may as well be a lifetime contract, and that's by many sources. Even the Forbes list posted an article about the Undertaker saying that one of the greatest superstars of all time isn't going nowhere in the WWE, and obviously they're talking about the Undertaker. And this was last year. I don't know if this was before the match with AJ Styles or after the match with AJ Styles, but this little article, with those two articles I just showed you, pretty much confirms that even though the Undertaker said that he has no desire to get back in the ring, he never said that he would never bury another motherfucker alive again. He never said that. He never said he gonna stop tombstone power driving people. He never said he wasn't gonna stop chokeslamming people or last riding people. Even though that was his last ride with AJ Styles, supposedly. What about this legend contract deal, this lifetime contract deal with the WWE? Now, throughout the ink lines, you know, of signing this contract with the WWE, behind the scenes, all this contract really means that, and it ensures that the Undertaker, even though he's not on the screen each and every night, you know, probably none for the rest of the year, this contract that he signed with WWE pretty much ensures that he won't show up on no other wrestling promotion. Like, that just pretty much guarantees that. And if we do see the Undertaker on TV, it's more than likely 100% going to be under the WWE banner. Like, that's all that contract really mean with the WWE as far as that lifetime contract. But like I said, he never said he want to do all the other stuff to people. Hey, I feel like though it's some superstar at the Undertaker coming to the WWE in not official match, like, come back and screw people over. Like, I even had a guy like that I be in little Facebook groups with. He said Undertaker should start a new Ministry of Darkness. I think that would benefit a lot of superstars. It's a lot of superstars on the main roster that Undertaker can help further their career. Not saying they can't do it by themselves, but it's some pretty dark superstars. And the Undertaker got these superstars together, like they would really do something big. Like as you can see in like this little image, they got superstars like Killian Dane. They got Damian Priest. I don't know about Mojo Rawley. He ain't dark enough to me. They got Aleister Black. I honestly believe if Undertaker got Aleister Black and Killian Dane and Damian Priest, man, that'd be one mean Ministry of Darkness. Like I said, all three of those superstars, with the exception of Mojo Rawley, got a lot of potential in WWE. But like out of all these superstars for sure, I can definitely see Aleister Black under Undertaker's wing. Like they just pretty much go hand in hand as far as like all the darkness and the black that they wear. They're surrounded by their character. So even though the Undertaker may be done in the ring, you know, for the foreseeable future, like he said in the little docu-series, never say never. And hey, he may come back eventually someday. But like I said, it like realistically, it makes the most sense for the Undertaker to be through, because it wouldn't be realistic if Undertaker came back and fought a match against a Seth Rollins or a younger talent and win. Like that just makes no sense. The Undertaker is at the age where he's pretty much 40 years like older than some of these superstars, 40, 30 years older than most of these superstars. So realistically, how would that look if the Undertaker came in there and defeated Seth Rollins? Yeah, of course, you know, he hit him with a tombstone power drive, a choke slam, all that stuff like in a sequence, you know, snake eyes him. In a sequence, yeah, it'll make sense for him to get a quick 5-minute win, but nobody's trying to buy that right about now. If we see the Undertaker in the ring, we want to see the Undertaker his full capacity. And right now, what he's been putting out lately, I honestly don't think that Vince McMahon just gonna throw the Undertaker back in there with a younger talent. If the Undertaker do be on our screen, you know, again, like in a physical caliber like type of deal, I think more than likely it'll be one of those cinematic type of matches. But as far as like in a square circle live event, I honestly don't think that'll happen. Like I said, it wouldn't make sense to me, because you know, Undertaker, he's at that age where it may be time for him to have his last ride, you know, roll on out of here. But I know one thing for sure. I honestly don't think that he'll go into the Hall of Fame next year, because like I said, if they put Superstar into the Hall of Fame, that means they pretty much done with their career. Like nothing too physical will they be doing. You know, they made a little exception with Edge, but as far as the Undertaker, I honestly don't think that he's done with the WWE as far as physical actions. So yeah, with that pretty much being the end of today's video on do I think the Undertaker have had his last ride, and is this really the end of the Undertaker? You know, to summarize and answer that question, I would honestly like for you guys to go down in the comment section and tell me, do you think this is the Undertaker's last ride? Is he done in WWE? But to overall summarize the video, in my opinion, my answer had to be no. I still think he got some more fight inside of him. So yeah, with that being the end of today's video, feel free to smash that like button, super kick subscribe button, comment down below, and hit that bell notification. Until next time, this is the Wrestling Basement.